We are going to get into it today because sometimes you just have to get into it. The first step to a great boxing workout is to think like a boxer. Say to yourself, I am a world-class boxer, and then begin your warm-up, which is essential for high-intensity training. Just completed 5 minutes on the bike, followed by a full dynamic stretch as outlined in the video description. You don't want to skimp on the dynamic stretch. You want to just slow down, go through it without rushing through. Motion is the lotion, and that prepares you for a good workout. I dynamic stretch before everything, but definitely before a high intensity workout, run, all that kind of stuff. Absolutely essential. We'll cover some technique as we ease in, and then we'll hit it hard. You can shadow box, hit the heavy bag, which if you do hit the heavy bag, you definitely want to wrap your hands and use gloves, or this, the Cobra Reflex bag. So to start with technique, we're not going to go deep. We're just going to do enough to keep everything safe and injury-free. You're always going to want to have, you can see through the gloves, but you're always going to want to have somewhat of a fist, not open hands. You always want to have somewhat of a fist. Then at impact, you want to make a tight fist and hit with the first two knuckles, not the last two knuckles. Your foot, so going all the way to the other end of your body, the foot should be not at 90 degrees, but you should pivot your foot so it's right at your target. So you want your power directed at your target. And when your foot is pointed at your target too, it allows you to be mobile. If you're like at a 90-degree angle, it's just hard to move, and your power is not going to be here. It's going to be more there. And then if you think about too, your foot is the anchor for the impact. So the impact is going to go when your body's in the correct biomechanical position. You're going to have the impact going to go through your body to your foot and have that hammer effect. Even with jabs, your chin should be tucked into your shoulder and your shoulder tucked out. That not only protects, but it also creates a biomechanical advantage of your body for your punches coming off really nicely. And then to almost top it off, when we make impact, we want to turn over at impact and don't straighten your elbow. Keep it bent, because you don't ever want to hyperextend, and you're fine. If you keep it bent, turn over, you know, that's a strong punch, as you'll see in a second. Then to tie it all together, you want to tighten your stomach muscles, you want to activate your core, and what that does is it connects your legs and your arms to your body, so you're one movement. You're not just throwing your punches from your shoulder and just your arms, but your whole body. You're connected to the ground, your power's coming from your core, and your limbs are connected. So there's going to be 4 punches with the 4 combos that we're going to do. The first one is the jab. So remember, we want to think like a boxer. We want to be smooth, relaxed, and fast. So let's just start with smooth and relaxed, which is a little bit counterintuitive because we want to tighten our stomach muscles but have everything else relaxed. So just try to step with the jab, step. We're going at like 30%. Then the right hand, so that's just the jab. The right hand, we're going to screw our body into the ground basically. So it's the right hand. Now keep your left hand up. Again, if you're left-handed, just reverse everything. So your right hand, right hand, right hand. And always keep your head, even when I throw the jab, definitely never punch away, but keep engaged, keep your head right there. And whenever you're moving, it's with your body. So your head is right there. You're never going to look away as you throw any punch. So with the jab, the right. Now the uppercut, it's not like a big swing. What you want to do is execute the uppercut from the hip. So we're actually going to drop down, get the elbow to the hip, and then have it come up from the hip. So just like that. So right from the hip. Same thing with the hook. Your elbow's going to go to your hip, and then you're going to pivot. You're going to pivot your left foot or your right foot if you're right-handed, if you're left-handed. So you're going to pivot and shoot your elbow, throw your elbow off of your hip. So boom, boom, just like boom. So again, everything in, boom, boom, and just that hook. Now to put it together, let's speed it up a little bit. So just a few jabs quickly, a few jabs, a few rights quickly, and then a few uppercuts. So a couple of those, and then a few hooks. 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm just flicking that elbow off of the hip for the hook. And again, trying to stay engaged. I probably went a little bit too far like that. Try to stay engaged as you do that. So we're gonna put that together with 4 combos. The first one is a jab and a right. So 1, 2. And that's a good one, of course, because you're just fully committed to those 2 punches. And just really loose, relax, fast. If I feel like I'm losing it, I can stop, shake it off, get back to it. If I'm going to do this workout just straight through, let's say I did those 4 as hard as I can, I'm getting a little tired, then just slow it down at that point. But keep that good technique and step with your feet and just feel it. I don't want to go too detailed into it. It's better for you to feel it and develop that feel than scrutinize every little movement. So just step with the feet, step with the feet. Now, the next combo is going to be the jab, right, jab. So a lot of times it's just a good workout, but if you were boxing, it's just that 3rd jab is not going to be expected. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, you want to keep everything connected to the body. You don't want to overextend. If you feel like you're too far away, bring your feet closer. Don't bend over. So including if you're in a fight, you don't want to bend over and extend anything. You want to move with the feet. So that is the left, right, left. And again, if you're getting tired like I am right now, just slow it down. 1, 2, 3. And try to do boom, boom, boom without, of course, without hyperextending, but without a break before the 3rd punch. Step, step, step. The 3rd one is going to be jab, right, and hook. So again, let's get kind of loose, loosen up. Jab, right, hook. Jab, right, hook. Jab, right, hook. And another good thing about this, which is awesome, it really promotes good technique, because out of those 12 punches, I think maybe about 3 of them I missed, but because I didn't swing, I knew I wanted to break it off at a certain point. I would miss and then come right back. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right now, I'm slowing down a little bit. If you get a little too crazy, like my first punches were, you can miss. You're better off having awesome technique, slowing it down, getting the good workout. But if you do go nuts and you miss, you're not going to throw your shoulder out because you broke it off where you think that your target's going to be. You didn't just keep swinging and yank your shoulder out of the socket. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm kind of losing it a little, so I'm going to shake it off, and I'm going to really think smooth, relaxed, and fast. So 1, 2, 3. And then it's coming back at you too. So it teaches you to keep your hands up, move, but while keeping your feet underneath. The 4th combo is going to be the jab, uppercut, hook. This is really awesome because you're using more muscles, more muscle groups, tying it together. It's a functional exercise. And if you're in a fight, it's jab, uppercut, and then the head comes up and boom. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you see the one, not the last one, the one before that, I was kind of tight. I was kind of, again, it's counterintuitive. You have to really focus to have tight stomach, but loose everything else. And again, when your foot's correct, your chin and head are correct, your stomach's correct. I'm not sure if I said that, but if I repeated myself, apologies. Stomach correct, everything is connected. And then to top it off, you have good technique. So you're safe and effective. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, I like this Cobra Reflex bag because it moves. It's not easy to hit. So 1, 2, 3. So it just adds to the functional nature of the workout. So let me see if I can do 3 really fast and good. Something tells me I won't, but I'm going to try. I did about a half one that was good. But you get the idea. We're getting a workout, and that's all that matters. I'm Corey. We are on the tip of the spear, and I will see you for the next 40+ years.